Houston. Ready to get this game started. Here's John Parker Romo. And we're off and running from Houston. Damian Pierce now to return it. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. He's taking a shot on his first play. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He rolls to his right. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. Tank Dell, the touchdown. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Ty Chandler to return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. On the carry, this is Jones. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Darnold now to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They put a receiver in motion right. And he's got a free play here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. The penalty makes this a 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10, here's Jones. And they're gonna bring him down after a good gain to the 40. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Motioning the tight end left. Going to the ground again on first. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. We will not... We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're advancing it well as they face second down. To throw, here's Darnold. Taking a big shot for the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
John Parker Romo out to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. Pierce now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud from the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds Stover.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun now for Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Chased out to his right. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, with a big gain on that play.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Complete to Dell. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Shaq Griffin finishing that play off. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Texans with 7 to go here on 3rd down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released, and that sure altered the throw.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. From the gun, Stroud. Escapes out to the left. And he's able to get this down to the 36. So the
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Here's the kicker, John Parker Romo, now to get us started. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, called it the 26. Wilson going to come out throwing.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. First carry for Najee Harris.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
After the interception, here's Darnold.
This one swung out here to Jones.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. The middle, Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Back to throw, Darnold. That is caught, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Vikings take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Bang out, bang out, bam, bam. Good.
Again, it's Harris on second down.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Here's 3rd and 10.
Here's Wilson to throw.
They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Wilson.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Go set. Go lady.
Now it's Darnold. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson.
Just a gain of a couple there. And 3rd and 8 now.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold.
Caught on the right side by Jones.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Darnold to throw again. Dancing to his left. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Sam Darnold with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Vikings have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Now it's Wilson. Got his man, it's Warren. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Here's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Jefferson moving in motion left. Darnold. He gets it to Addison. Into space at the 45 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And this one is incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Here's 2nd and 10. Jefferson moving in motion left. Throwing again is Darnold. Addison hauls it in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. To throw is Darnold. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's Darnold. He's got his tight end over the middle. T.J. Hockenson. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick here is good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
What a way to start the second half. These guys are showing no signs of letting up. They have a chance to take a decided advantage with this possession.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Now Darnold. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for us Steelers. First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Now Wilson. That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Vikings are going to have it here just past the 25.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul, but the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound, and the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Darnold now to throw. Incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Jefferson moving in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Steelers will take over possession here up at the 44. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start following the INT. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's caught. It's Austin left side. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Wilson. That's right. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
That's good for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Wilson. Over the middle, complete. That's Williams. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
19. That's another Steelers first down.
Play action. It's Wilson. Steps away. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now it's Wilson. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Open man, there's Darnell Washington. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Throwing is Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Wilson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage. Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And Donald got to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Wilson will throw again. And he's got it. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's Wilson to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Austin, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2.
Wilson going to throw for it. That's caught. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for two does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, don't look now, but they've got to look back to a two-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Listen.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
A man who played his college ball in Tallahassee, here's Cam Akers.